What's Indiana Tech all about? It's about getting involved and one-on-one interaction. It's about knowing you can afford it and that it will be worth everything in the end. It's about finding opportunities that lead to unexpected places and finding yourself along the way. It's about making connections and finding new ways to make them stronger. It's about turning your passions into your purpose. And most of all, it's about being a part of it. What are you waiting for? Go for it.
Hello and welcome to Not a Rocket League broadcast. My name is Bub, and
my name is David.
By David Voidlord. If you haven't seen our Valorant broadcast before,
the one, the only,
we are filling in for K Mills and David, who are both sick tonight. So we're gonna do our best here. I have never casted a League game before.
I haven't either.
I have played enough of League to kind of understand what's going on.
Yeah.
But we are going to give this a shot, and even better, they're using a different draft website than what we're used to. So looking at draft is going to be a little bit interesting as we get set for draft. Just based on the early looks, we'll have it up on the screen for you here in a moment as well. I'm trying to remember character faces. I believe we are on red, so we'll be on the right side of your screen when you watch. Illinois Tech is in blue in game one. Both teams 6-0, by the way. This is the two best teams in the division. This should be a good one.
It will be a good one. I'm not new to the mobile world. I'm gonna try to do our best to get the best comms we can out here. I know it might not be as fluent as our previous casters were, but we're gonna try our best. Don't judge us in the chat. But yeah, no, these guys, they play hard. Our team is undefeated. So is theirs. This will be a very, very good game here tonight.
Yeah, so looking at the first wave of bans here as we get into draft, it looks like Illinois Tech has banned Renekton, Gragas, and Jinx. Gragas, for those who haven't seen our streams before, Bandit Boy, our top laner, is nuts with both Renekton and Gragas. They're both top laners. Yeah. He's very good with them. They also banned the Jinx, which Icy Ice Baby, our ADC. That's his best champion as well. On our side, we banned Mel, we banned Wukong, and I actually don't know who that third champion is in the middle. We've already run into the first one. Yeah. I'm not sure. What I can tell you is they started out picking Aurora, and we are countering with Ezreal in the bot lane. I think Ezreal can also play mid, but generally speaking goes bot. Just waiting on picks here, and yeah, we'll go ahead and get the draft screen up here in just a second for you guys, like I said, as we get moving. The draft is slow, but these players, like you said, both teams have fought very hard to get to the point they are right now, as we have Galio. So yeah, Galio's our mid laner. Raid Boss will be going straight to the mid lane with Galio, which we just saw him play really well on last week. 2 weeks ago, technically.
He was tearing it up for sure. I think a big thing about tonight is definitely just picking our battles, playing what we need to play. Our jungler, Bo, I think is going to be really, really very vital tonight. I think he's played very, very well in these last couple weeks.
Arguably team MVP right now.
Yeah, no, he's done amazing. I think it is very, very important for him to play well. I think this team, I think our team specifically, is very, very strong early. But what do you have to say on that, Bub?
I mean, yeah, we've got a couple very strong players. I mean, when I say a couple, I could literally name all 5 of them. They've all done well. The team's undefeated both in NECC and in WHAC for a reason. They've yet to lose. Yeah, they've only dropped, I think, 2 games over the course of the season as a whole. Yeah. And both of those we actually got to broadcast here. I think 3. I think they dropped 1 to Lawrence Tech and WHAC. No, they didn't. No, they 2. Never mind. Forget it. throw that out the window. Doesn't matter. Yeah, they dropped one game to Valpo, won that 2-1. Then their last broadcast, Davenport White. We saw 2 really good series back to back there.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, by the way, Illinois Tech has picked Vi. I believe that is for the jungle, and we are going in best of top. That's another very good champion for Bandit Boy. As if his champ pool already wasn't strong, they added Ambessa recently, and she's also very good, and he's very good with Ambessa because of course he is.
Of course.
Deep champ pool. They are countering with the Nar top lane as well, so that'll be an interesting one. Nar, I don't understand his mechanics fully. And again, I apologize, the knowledge pool for me, not too deep when it comes to League.
Yeah.
I do know he flips between Mini and Mega Nar, and Mega Nar is much stronger, but it's kind of on a timer from what I understand. His mechanics, not something I'm too familiar with. We're finishing up some bands. Literally both of the bands these 2 teams picked, I have no idea who those champions are, so we're just going to move on with that. We're working on getting our last 2 our last 2 picks for both teams going. They're doing their last couple bands right now.
Yeah.
Our draft screen, for those who are wondering, why no draft screen right now? It's a little broken. We have our draft screen set up for a website that most players use.
They just decided to be special today.
Decided to use a different website and didn't tell us until literally when we were live. No time to get things set up correctly. So unfortunate it happens, but hey, we're moving on. I believe Kaisa was our last band. That is a champion I do know, and I'm pretty sure she's a bot laner. And Viego is the other band to round it out for Illinois Tech. So that's a jungle band. We're still waiting to see what direction Bo's going to go with his picks, our jungler. And I think we're also waiting on Ping as well for that support pick.
Yeah, these are definitely longer than the Val startup.
Yeah. Hey, get ready if you haven't. You'll see. We have a 3-minute break between draft and game 2. So we'll be here vibing out for 3 minutes. We'll go to a break. Obviously, you guys won't have to sit here and watch us painfully go back and forth. No, I don't think they do. I don't think they do.
Think so?
No, I don't think so. I might cringe out of this desk if that were the case. Talia. So Bo is going Talia jungle. I don't think I've seen that yet this season. That's
interesting.
We'll see what direction that goes. Again, I have no analysis for you guys. Talia is a champion that I don't know too much about. I do trust Bo. I think we all do. Like I said, team MVP, leads the team in KDA. You can see the stats right above our heads as they're scrolling through as well.
Right here.
Also, you can see recent results in upcoming games here. Let's not talk about the Valorant one. Hey, that's a Valorant game coming up.
That is a Valorant
game coming up.
Yeah, we're going to win that one.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Not like the last 3 games we played.
It's earlier than your normal time, too. 5 p.m.
It is,
That's going to be a fun one. Ash and Thresh is your ADC support pick in the bot lane for Illinois Tech. Thresh has a very good hook. I do know that. Ash is like my most played champion when I play the game. Her slow is very good. She has really high attack speed. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but that attack speed. And the CC is very, very strong. I'm saying a bunch of things you guys probably already know.
Yeah.
Again, I'm like Iron 3 in League. I'm horrible at this game. I could jump in. I could die 17 times in the first minute. Probably. I don't know how that's possible.
I'm actually like Radiant level in League right now. You know, I haven't played like
this goes to show how much he knows about League that he's comparing it to Valorant, right?
Yeah, but what I do know is that Alani. That's what I know.
Not sponsored, by the way.
No, not sponsored. Not sponsored. But like, but yeah, that's what I know. That's what I know.
And our last pick is Renata. I believe I've seen Ping play Renata before in support. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting now. Draft is kind of finished.
Yeah.
You look on both sides. Aurora versus Galio, I believe, in the mid lane. We'll see a Vi Talia jungle matchup. Nar and Ambessa in the top lane. Ash and Israel in the bot lane, and then your support battle will be Thresh and Renata. Not necessarily that the supports battle each other. They're more focused on engaging and chain CCing any opponents they run into as a group, but that is your lineup for both teams. We are going to take a quick break here in just a second. Yeah, we're going to take a quick break, actually, I think right now, because I've run out of things to say.
Yeah.
We'll have game 1 for you here in just a moment. Stay tuned, guys. Defense. All right, we're in game. We're going to give this the best possible shot that we can give this. These are 2 really good teams. We're going to try and do justice here. Again, if you're just joining us, I'm Bob, joined by Void Lord tonight.
The one and only.
David and K Mills are both out sick tonight. So we're gonna do, like I said, as best we can to do these players justice. These
mediocre comms here.
Yeah. we'll do the best we possibly can. Indiana Tech is in the red to start game 1 here. Illinois Tech is in the blue. So you guys saw the picks. We have Nar, Vi, Aurora, Ash, and Thresh on Illinois Tech. For Indiana Tech, we have Ambessa, we have Talia, Galio, we have Ezreal, and we have Renata. That Ping is playing here in game 1. We have seen in the pro scene they do a thing called Fearless Draft. That's not a thing here.
Yeah, no.
Fearless Draft, for those who are not familiar, in a series you can only play one champion one time, and either team can only do it once. So whoever would have been playing in Fearless rules in this game, those champs would have been auto banned for the rest of the series. Not a thing here. Doesn't apply. I know our players do Fearless drafts in their scrims and in their practices. You see a trade here happening in the mid lane.
Yeah, for sure. This early. Oh, let's see what we can get done here up on top lane.
There's a couple trades happening early. First wave farm coming through here for both junglers.
Got a lot of damage going on here.
There's a whole lot of
going
nothing
out
happening
around here. You're having a little XP.
Your standard start here when it comes to League of Legends. This is this is the norm. This is how it starts.
Love to see it.
You see Bandit Boy has a slight advantage. There's the Mega Gnar transition happening there in the top lane, like we mentioned.
Great boss and what is that word? How do you even say it?
Hello guys, we are back here for another date, another game for Indiana Tech Warriors. We are gonna play League of Legends, as you already know. I wasn't here last week, I was sick, K-Mills was sick too. K-Mills is okay already, but he's not gonna be able to be here today, so it's gonna be only me today. So I hope you guys enjoy this stream. I think we are gonna get into a draft very soon, and we are about to start it. Some important things to say and to know is that we are playing WHAC today. We are facing Lourdes University, and in this conference we are still we haven't lost not even one game, so we are 7-0 if I'm not wrong. And yeah, I mean, we are fine for the moment. We are in first position in WHAC, and in NECC we are 6-1 if I'm not wrong, because we lost one game last week. Yes, so we are in the first position in this conference for WHAC, and I think we are gonna get into a draft. I don't know if something is happening, but yes. The draft is coming up. Today is gonna be, it should be a very comfortable game for Indiana Tech Warriors, and yeah, I think that we all are gonna enjoy this game, and yeah, we should be fine for this game against Lourdes University. And as we can see, we have all of the stats on the top of the screen if you guys want to see what is happening in our team. And I don't know when the draft is coming. I guess that is coming up. Do we know something about the draft, if it is coming or something? Okay, so we don't know anything about the draft for a moment. So I mean, we are in a bad spot right now. We are all waiting for the enemy team for Lourdes University, if I'm right. So yes, we just need to wait to the enemy team to show up. Do we know something about them? If they are coming up, or We have our warriors waiting, same as me. Okay, so we don't know what is happening with the draft, so we are still waiting to Lourdes University. So we are gonna have a very quick break. We will be right back. Stay tuned because the draft is coming up. But yes, we will be right back.
Kundere? I have no idea. That's a really good question.
We're just gonna go Kundere. That's what we're gonna say.
We'll go with Aurora. That's the name of the champion. I think we'll roll with that.
That's a lot better. That's a lot better. All right.
And just early trades happening here. Not a whole lot happening for either side. You can see down the bottom of the screen, you've got the farm numbers up on the board. Pretty even for both sides thus far. No real advantages. Obviously, no one's going to have their first item yet because we're only 3 minutes in.
Yeah.
Like, if you've seen League before, I'm sure most of the people watching here know it's a slow game. It takes a while for things to happen.
There's XP trading over here. Bandit Boy getting a little aggressive up on top lane.
Here we go. A big trade happening down in the bot lane.
Finally, guys, we are here in the draft. We already have the draft on the screen. I want to say a very quick hello to my people in Spain. So, hola papá, hola mamá, que disfrutéis. And yes, we are here already in the draft. We already have 2 bans for both teams. We have Lee Sin and Tres by the enemy team, and we have banned Wei and Nafiri. I get that ban from Nafiri because he's pretty strong right now in the meta. They did like a kind of a rework to the champion, so it's a very smart ban. They are banning Jinx, which is the best champion from Ice Ice Baby. We are banning as the last ban Xin Zhao. They are not banning Gragas, they are not banning Wukong, they are not banning almost anything that I would say that we can play. And we are first picking the Ezreal to Ice Ice Baby, and they are responding with Varus and Brown, a very comfort bot lane for the enemy team for Lourdes University. And right now it will be our turn to pick. We are responding with Karma. We know that Pink likes a lot Karma. It's also a comfort pick, doesn't have mobility, but it's a very smart pick because we will have double range and some peel for that as well. I think that Ice Ice Baby likes a lot to play with that Karma, so we already have that bot lane, and let's see what we are picking. We show up with the Pantheon. This could be flex, so we could have this Pantheon for Bo. As we saw a couple weeks ago, we saw that Bo played that Pantheon in a second game. He played very good this champion, so I cannot wait to see Bo playing this Pantheon again. They are responding with Jarvan 4. Another AD jungler. I don't know how is the matchup between Pantheon and Jarvan. I would say that for Bo, it will be smart to don't fight against that Jarvan because right now Jarvan is pretty strong in this part. Only with auto attacks, Jarvan is very strong, and with that combo. But it's true that if he doesn't execute that combo perfectly, we could have a very good spot for us to punch that Jarvan, to punish that Jarvan. We have the next 2 bans. We have Gragas from Lourdes University. They don't want to play against Bandit Boys Gragas. That is smart. I don't know if they have seen playing Bandit Boy with Gragas, but he's very good with that champion. And they are banning to Talaya. We are responding with Orianna, and we had the last ban that is gonna show up in 5 seconds. They are leaving open the Ari. We know that Raid Boss like a lot that Ari. They are leaving too the Galio. We have been playing the Galio a lot of games during the season. Yeah, we are banning Oriana, so we are focusing the enemy mid laner. I don't know if he is good or something, but we are banning that Aurora and that Oriana to don't leave a lot of matchups open for the mid lane. They are picking Ambessa, so they are picking the top lane, and we are gonna pick our top lane and our mid lane, and they will have the counter pick for the mid lane. We are picking Renekton. That is very smart because Renekton is a hard counter pick against Ambessa. So very smart pick by your team. I don't think that is very smart to pick Ambessa as a blind pick. So yes, Bandit Boy is gonna have a very comfort pick for him. We are gonna pick Sylas in the mid lane. We are blind picking. That is important to know. Right now the enemy mid laner has the chance to counter pick Sylas, but always because of that ultimate, Sylas is a very useful champion in the mid lane. It seems that we don't wanna pick Ari because Raid Boss likes a lot Ari, and they are responding with Galio. Very good pick. I like that pick. We have been playing Galio a lot of weeks here for Inatech, but I don't think that this is a very high counter pick against Sylas, maybe because of that stunt with that W. But we trust in Raid Boss. So we already had the draft. We have for Lourdes University, Varus and Brown in the bot lane. We have Jarvan in the jungle, Galio in the mid lane, and Ambessa in the top lane. I want to see if they wanna swap lanes, because maybe the enemy team doesn't wanna have that Ambessa against that Renekton because it's a very tough matchup for Ambessa. And in our team we have that Ezreal, Karma in the bot lane, Pantheon in the jungle, Renekton as a top laner, and Sylas in the mid lane, which is gonna be very useful for the game with that ultimate, as we already know that his ultimate, Sylas can steal each one of the enemy ultimates, so he's gonna be very useful for our team. We are gonna have a quick break. We will wait for both teams to get into the map, into the Summoner's Rift. Stay tuned, stay ready, because we are gonna have a very nice game right here in Inatech Warriors Esports.
Bo's gonna dive. Bo's gonna dive.
An early gank here, and there's the flash.
He gets a little damage on Dead Hook here. Almost getting the pick.
First blood going to Ezreal. The Warriors up on top here early. That's a beautiful gank from Bo coming down from behind.
We love to see it.
You saw the, I think it was the support that went down. Okay, so the support Thresh dies here for Ashe. The Ashe actually popped her Q, which means she can fire super fast, as you saw. I think it was Ping having his health just melted there as time was going along. But 3 versus 2, that's an early advantage for the Warriors.
That was fun to see, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Very fun. We're gonna see our players channeling back to main here.
You see also Ezreal does get first kill. That is that's a big deal for your ADC to get first
Bandit
blood.
Boy putting down on this swag up here.
Have the first kill obviously going to Ezreal. The support and the jungle both get assist. Everybody getting a part of it. Good for everyone involved. That's probably best case scenario you can get your ADC a little bit fed here in the start. See him building first item already, and
see Bandit Boy up here, a level up on him. Raid Boss trading damage here.
Bandit Boy now dealing with the crashed wave. Will probably be fine. It'll be an interesting battle up there with Ambessa versus Gnar. First dragon has spawned, looks like it's Fire Drake. So some early, I believe. Actually, I think that's the Earth Drake. Never mind.
Yeah.
Don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, you're good. Neither do I.
I thought he was going to tell me I wasn't good. He does when we're not streaming, I can tell you that.
No, that's Val related. That's Val related.
Bandit Boy,
we got a lot of damage going on up here. He's going to pull back to tower.
What do we got going on here in bot? Oh, they're going up for Drake. Okay, they're trying to start Drake in bot lane. Looks like Bo is rotating down. There you see the Drake getting taken. There's 3 there for Illinois Tech, so likely not winnable unless we give it a go here.
We're going for a fight here.
We're going to get one. Galio comes in 2, looking for 2. We might just straight take Drake here.
A lot of damage going down. Is he going to get out?
There goes Drake to the Warriors, and down goes another 3 for the Warriors and a Drake. A huge early advantage here in the first 6 minutes.
It is amazing for us here. We're already up 3 on kills here. Only 6 minutes in. This is great for Tech.
Another big trade from Bandit Boy. Has to back out. They're rotating up for Void Grubs. We're taking every neutral objective here early. This is not.
This. He wants this. I don't think that's a good fight for him to take, though. Is he going to get out?
It looks like he might have. Bandit Boy also rotating down to try and help with Void Grubs. It looks like he did get out, so the Galio survives, recalls, everything resets. And the Warriors, I think, also starting up here on Void Grubs as well. There you go. Starting up on Void Grubs, so there's a little extra tower damage as well coming the Warriors' way.
All right.
Every neutral objective, every kill so far, about a almost 1,000. Just under 1,000 gold advantage as well for the Warriors. Everything, this is about as good of a start as you could ask for.
Oh, yeah. We that is amazing. Very strong first 7 minutes here. I don't think there wasn't a fight that we took that did not let us come on top there. We played amazing. Our jungler Bo diving on bottom lane and top lane, he's done amazing.
Yeah. The only scary moment really was that Galio trade in mid where he almost went down.
And Boy might take
still got out.
Swag up here. There's a lot of mana being thrown out.
And just like that, we're back to the calm. You saw a bunch of early action here, and immediately everyone just returning back to waves. We're still not even 10 minutes in. You see about 15 minutes out, things start happening. 2 neutral objectives down. Everybody's just going back to lanes, trying to get that farm back up. There's a good engage from Thresh. That's dangerous. Meanwhile, Galio going for a trade in mid. I think Ezreal got out. Yeah, Ezreal got out.
Here. I will say I'm not new to the calm. Valorant is much about timing. Obviously, League is only about timing. I think that's like a huge thing about these MOBA games. It's when you push, and it's so team reliant on your XP. And
a huge trade, by the way, here for Bandit Boy.
If one player is not playing well and they don't get their XP trades and they know when to pick a fight and not when to pick a fight, if they end up dropping in the first 3 minutes, that is crucial. Very crucial to a team.
Hence why the Warriors being up 3 kills in the first 10 minutes. Such a big deal. They might be up 4. Gnar might
go down.
The Bandit Boy watching out for that gank there. Their Divine is watching.
The restraint is crazy. If it was me, I would have pushed that.
I was gonna say it. You know what? You said it, not me. We'll roll forward. You've seen the Valorant gameplay. You know David likes his kills. There's another engage from Thresh, followed by a root from Ping as well.
Some mana out there, but genuinely, we're just gonna pull back, play for XP here.
Everything just kind of resetting again. You saw a huge trade come out for Bandit Boy in the top lane, nearly taking out the Gnar. Bo's coming in, by the way. Bo
might dive here. This is going to be amazing.
But Illinois Tech sees him with the ward. They've got another one placed as well, so this gank will likely be unsuccessful unless they just go for it anyways. We've seen them do that before. Raid Boss getting pushed under his tower here in mid.
He's a little down on health here, but never down in spirit.
Is Bo actually channeling out? Yeah, Bo is actually backing. There he goes.
Yep. Raid Boss playing his tower here.
Still around, just a little over now, a 1k gold advantage for the Warriors as well. The 3 Void, the 1 Drake as well, plus 3 kills. The feats of strength early on, if I remember right, it's Epic Monsters, it's the first kill, and I believe it's the first tower kill, and your boots item.
Welcome back, guys. We are already in the Summoner's Rift. We are about to start. We have those 50 seconds already. The waves are coming up. and we have our Indiana Tech Warriors in the map already and set to go and smash Lourdes University. We see that Bo is in the top side. It looks like he's gonna start in the blue side. And they are not gonna swap lanes in the mid lane and the top lane, so we are gonna have Ambessa in the top lane against Renekton and Galio against Sylas. I want to see that matchup between Sylas and Galio and see if Galio is a hard counter matchup against that Sylas. But it's important to say that in the top lane, Ambessa should suffer a lot against that Renekton. So we hope that Bandit Boy can carry this game. I don't know if Bo is planning to do something in the top lane to give some advantage to Renekton, but we'll see during this game. In the bot lane, we see Pink with that Karma poking a lot. Double range in the bot lane, so this should be a very comfy bot lane for Indiana Tech. And as we are seeing, Renekton is getting the level 2 first, so right now Ambessa is suffering a lot. She's taking already the potion, so as I was saying, Ambessa should suffer a lot in this matchup. So Renekton has to be careful with all of the Jarvan ganks, because that is very good that he has the prio, but he has to be careful with that Jarvan and with all of the ganks that he can get during this game. Both junglers are pathing bot lane. Ice Baby and Pink making a lot of pressure in the bot lane with that double range. Be careful in the mid lane, because I see that Sylas and Galio are having a very hard trade. Be careful with this for Sylas, because he's very low and he doesn't have the potion already, so be careful. Great trade by Renekton. Pantheon is already showing up by the mid lane, and Jarvan is finishing the Grump, so maybe we are gonna see action in the river, in the bot river. So we'll see what happens. The Grump is spawning right now, so be careful with this, because Jarvan is coming up to this bot lane, and we are gonna see a fight here in the river. Because with this nice flash, our team is coming up. Bo is receiving a lot of damage. The enemy team is getting their first blood, but we are gonna see a fight here. We need to kill someone here. Sylas is down. They are still being 4 against 2, and Pink is gonna die too. Ice Baby has to leave the zone, as this was a very bad fight from our team. Lourdes University is getting 3-0. They get the first boost. For the enemy team, they get the first blood and 2 kills on that Varus. This is a very bad news for Indiana Tech Warriors. Maybe that was too much from both from that Pantheon. That flash was good because he dodged the Jarvan's combo, the EQ, but after flashing he gets very exposed, and if our team is not fast coming to that fight, he's gonna die and we are not gonna be able to do anything. So this was a very bad fight for Indiana Tech Warriors. Varus is going 2-0, Galio is going 1-0, so right now we have to be careful with the enemy team advantage. The crabs are coming up in 1 minute. The dragon is already available, so let's see what we are gonna have during the game. Renekton is having a very good trades in the top lane. This makes sense, as I was saying, because it's a very hard counter matchup against that Ambessa. Bandit Boy is already in that level 6 and Ambessa is in level 5. We can see that in the minions in the scoreboard. Renekton is already in 43 minions and Ambessa is in 24, so she is suffering. Be careful with this raid boss, he's getting the level 6. The enemy team is in the dragon already. Jarvan is getting vision. Be careful with right boss because he's maybe gonna die. We are trying to do something here in the bot lane, but I think that we don't have enough damage. I see that Sylas is trying to escape. This is gonna be difficult. He's still having the ultimate, but I think that he's gonna die. I don't know why he is not using the ultimate, but they are getting another kill on our mid laner, Red Boss. Boys trying to do something. The mid lane is empty right now. We are having a kill in the top lane, and we are gonna see a fight here in the river in our jungle. We are trying to do something, but this is a 43. I don't know if this is a very good idea. Boy is dying. They are flashing against that Ice Baby. Another flash from Varus. Flash from Ice Baby. Red Boss is coming up with Galio's ultimate, and the enemy team is leaving. Another kill. Another 2 kills for the enemy team. They get 1 kill on that Jarvan. Another kill on Varus. So right now we are in a very, very bad spot for Indiana Warriors. They are getting the dragon, and this game looks that it's gonna be tough, but we'll see if our Indiana Warriors can recover from this. Okay, so we are gonna respond with the boy crabs. This is something at least because we are 5-1. The gold is kind of balanced. They don't have a very crazy advantage in the gold, and right now we are frozen. I don't know if something happened to the client, but right now we are out. I don't know what happened. So we are gonna be waiting until the game is coming back. So we hope that it's coming very soon. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but this game already, to get something for you guys during this time, during this wait, that Varus right now is gonna be a problem. Jarvan is getting strong, and the good thing is that Pantheon has a very useful ultimate, so maybe we can recover from this, but we will have to see if we are gonna be able to recover. I think that we already have the game, so we are gonna jump into it very soon. Yes, here we are. We already have the game. So as I was saying, be careful with that Varus, Jarvan, and something very important is that Ambessa cannot play. Ambessa right now is in a very, very bad spot. Right now, Renekton is sitting that Ambessa. So right now, Ambessa cannot play anything in this game. So this is a very good news for our team. There is a difference. This is crazy because there is a difference of almost 40 minions in the top lane. So we'll see if we can do something with Bandit Boy. Right now it looks like he's the winning condition, so we have to play with him. We have to avoid all of the fights in the bot lane, so that Varus is not getting stronger and stronger, because if not, I think that we are gonna lose the game, because he doesn't have an item yet, but he's gonna have it very soon. We see junglers making full clear. They are passing bot already. I don't know what we are trying. I don't know if we are trying. Maybe Boy is trying to defend the bot lane, but what's up with this? Because we have a ultimate straight in the top lane, and Besa cannot do anything, but anything against. Oh, that was an amazing engage by Bandit Boy. And Ambessa had to flash, so right now Ambessa doesn't have a flash, so more comfort for Renekton, for Bandit Boy. We see the Jarvan in the bot lane already. I hope that we are not gonna try to fight here. We are gonna see a dive in the top lane, and we see that Bandit Boy getting another kill on Ambessa and getting stronger. So right now we see that Renekton is the win condition for Indiana Warriors. Right now we have to play with Renekton, and we have to avoid, we must avoid that Varus. The junglers are not gonna do anything here, or they are both backing. I don't know if Bo is gonna try to do something. Jarvan is backing, so I think that we are gonna try to do something here. We are hiding, we had the ultimate in Pantheon, so maybe we are gonna try to do something. I don't know if he's gonna throw the ultimate to get behind them, but no, I think that Bo is gonna back. Yeah, they didn't see anything to do here in the bot lane, so he's backing. Let's see how this goes. We are avoiding the fights in the bot lane. Ezreal, Ice Baby is still being ahead with the minions. As I was saying, Renekton is in a very good spot right now for our team, so we had to play with him right now. As I was saying, Ambessa cannot play. This is a very hard counter matchup in the top lane, so Ambessa is a minion right now. Right now, this guy debuts or whatever, he cannot play the game. He has to be very frustrated in here, and Bandy Boy is gonna try to do a focusing here. He's gonna try to trade here. He's ultimating. He's gonna kill Ambessa. Ambessa is ultimating, and he's gonna die. Ambessa is gonna die right now because Bandy Boy with a Q, flash, W, Q, and Ambessa is down again. More than 50 minions in the top lane. This is being crazy. This is being crazy right now. Renekton is in an amazing spot, so he has to be very smart with that. Pink is about to die. He's flashing. Very good flash by Pink because Jarvan was by the red jungle, by the red, trying to do something in our jungle. And Red Boss is about to die, but he's gonna escape. I hope that he's gonna escape. Teleport from Renekton in the top lane, so we are gonna get the boy crabs. They are leaving the boy crabs. This is interesting. They are not gonna try to fight it. So we have 6 boy crabs. This is gonna be very good to pass, to push all the lines. It looks like they are gonna get the dragon. I think that we should not fight this. Be careful with this because Pink doesn't have a flash, and all the enemy team is here. Ice Baby is still having flash and E. Is he gonna leave? No, he's not going to be able to leave. And they are ultimating with Galio, and I think this is a troll play by our bot lane because we know that they were in the dragon and they were by the zone, so I don't know what we were trying. So another good trade for Renekton. I don't know why didn't swap lines because Renekton is gonna kill again that Ambessa. Oh my god, this is crazy. They get the dragon, but we get another kill on Renekton, and we get the turret. I mean, I don't know if this is a misplay by the enemy team. I do think that this is a misplay by the enemy team because they need to do something with that Ambessa. They cannot still having that Ambessa against Renekton. Great ultimate by Bo. He's still having the stun. Great stun. Maybe we are gonna kill the enemy Varus. He's not gonna die. Great dodge against that EQ by Jarvan, and that was very, very, very close. We almost killed that Varus. And great ultimate by Bo. The thing is that we are not having the damage that we need to kill the enemy team. Right now, Pantheon is behind, is very behind from the enemy Jarvan, so we don't have the damage. Ezreal doesn't have the damage. He's not even in one item, and they are still leaving the Ambessa against the Renekton. I don't know what they are trying to do, because right now what I will do, maybe I will get that Galio against Renekton or something. I will try to give something else for Ambessa and to give a more comfy matchup, because right now we see that Ambessa is suffering. Be careful because Jarvan is passing top, so maybe we are going to see a fight here. There is a difference of 3 levels. I think that Bad Boy is gonna try to do something in here. We don't know where the enemy team is. We know that Ambessa is in the top lane. Varus right now is rotating in the mid lane. I think that Bo is trying to steal this red. Jarvan doesn't know that we were there, so we are getting a very, very, very good kill on that Jarvan. We are getting the enemy jungle. Very good move by our team. I think this was trolled by Jarvan because he didn't respect, he didn't have vision. So we get that kill on him. Another kill on Renekton. Right now Renekton is a boss is it's crazy right now. He can do whatever he wants. Right now, Ambessa don't even know what to do in here because if she shows up, she's gonna die 100%. I don't know what she's trying. Ultimate and another kill for Bandit Boy. Right now, Bandit Boy is clearly this win condition, and we have to play with him. We are getting the tier 2 turret in the top lane. So right now the enemy team, I don't know if they are gonna be able to get that Renekton down. So very good news for our team that we have that Renekton. We are way ahead in gold terms, so very good news for United Warriors, because at the start I was not trusting this game because Varus was very, very strong. I don't know if this is the best build on Varus, but I don't know, this is gonna be a tough matchup for the enemy team. Like, maybe not a tough game for the enemy team in general, because they are still being well. Be careful with this, because maybe we are gonna see a fight here. We have a flash from Ping. Jarvan is about to die. There is a ultimate by Galio. This is a 4v3. Right boss is about to kill. He's having the ultimate from Varus. We are gonna kill here. We kill that Galio. We are gonna get another kill on Brown. And the only champion that is alive from the enemy team in this fight is Varus. Ambessa is still in the top lane, she cannot do anything, she's a minion, and we are getting 3 kills in the mid lane, so very good play by United Warriors. This is a very good news because we are getting kills on Sylas, we are getting kills on Ezreal, and we are getting kills on Pantheon. So right now, the win condition is not only that Renekton, he's still being the win condition, but we are having the Sylas and that Ezreal into a game. So this was very important for our team. We are 5k gold ahead from Lourdes University, so right now we are in a very good spot. We just need to fight with Bandit Boy. Sorry. The drone is coming up in 25 seconds. Bandit Boy is smart, he's by the zone. This means that we are gonna try to fight this drone. Be careful with this Bandit Boy because Jarvan is by the zone. Varus is here too. Brown and Galio. The good thing is that Ambessa is a minion. This is being crazy. Right now, Renekton is in 2 items and Ambessa doesn't even have the boots. This is being a stomp against that Ambessa, and she's just perma farming. She's farming in the top lane alone, and she's still like almost 100 minions behind from Bandit Boy. So this is crazy. As I was saying, we are trying to fight this dragon, and we are in a very good spot. This is a 4v3. Maybe we are gonna try to get a fight here. Boys ultimating. We are gonna kill the enemy Brown. Very good play by our team. Varus cannot do anything. Varus cannot hit any damage, and we are getting this dragon, and we have this game in a very good spot. We recovered from the early game, and right now we are in a very good spot. Jarvan maybe is gonna try to do something against Ezreal. Good move, great move by Ezreal because he's leaving the zone. He pushed the wave, so very worth it. We get the dragon and we have the control of the map. We are leaving Ambessa alone in the top lane, but I have to laugh because that Ambessa right now is a minion. She cannot play. It's impossible. And in a fight, she's gonna be deleted. She's gonna just disappear. Both teams are backing. The junglers right now, our jungler has to farm, has to do a full clear because he has all the jungle up. And the Atacan is coming up, so I don't know if we are gonna try to do it. But we will see. Right now, Renekton is in the bottom, so maybe we are not prioritizing this Atacan. Because right now, the point of having that Renekton is that we have to bring that Renekton wherever he's more useful. So if we want to get the Atacan, we have to get that Renekton in the top lane. It's true that he has the teleport, but right now he's in cooldown. And look all of the damage that he's making against that Galio. Right now, Bandit Boy is in a very good spot. He has a lot of damage, and that Renekton is a beast. The next dragon is coming in 3 minutes, and the Atacan is already up. We are getting control of the map. We are gonna try to get this turret. Maybe they are gonna try to engage. Great move by Pink, great poke. And yes, right now, not even the enemy jungler, they cannot play right now because we have all the map control. This is very good for our team. And we are very good when we try. Varus missed the ultimate. Bandit Boy is making engage. He has a lot of... Wow, that was close. Bandit Boy was almost done. Varus is making a lot of damage. That's also true. But great engage by Bandit Boy. We almost got the enemy turret, but nothing is happening in this fight. We are living, and that's it. Right now, what we need to do is to focus that Varus. They are gonna cover that Varus. Watch out, because Right Boss is trying to engage here. He's having the Jarvan's ultimate, but it looks like we are not gonna try to fight here, or we are gonna leave. We are just trying to get the map control. We are trying to get the enemy jungle. We try to get the vision, so we can then try to kill the Atacan or flash by Right Boss. Ultimate from Jarvan. We are gonna kill here in the mid lane. Brown is gonna be done. Double kill for Sylas, and we didn't even have Renekton in that fight. Great flash, great move by our team. We are gonna get this tier 3 turret and maybe the high inhibitor. We are gonna get it, and great move by our team. They will have to defend right now this lane. We are gonna have the super minions. Right now we can try to do something in the map. We can try to get the Atacan. The dragon is coming in 1 minute, so great move by Niantic. By the way, Renekton got the tier 2 turret in the bot lane, so worth it, very worth it for our Niantic warriors. The dragon is coming up in half a minute. And the Atacan is alive. It looks like right now the teams, they don't wanna prioritize the Atacan. So and the Baron Nashor is coming up in 1 minute. We are already in 24 minutes. As we see, the Atacan is up and the dragon is up. Maybe we are gonna try to do something here in the river. We are waiting for them, but they are not coming to a dragon because they know that they cannot fight the dragon. They are gonna try to trade. They think that we are gonna be in the dragon, so they try to do the Atacan. So maybe we will try to get both. We are gonna try to get the dragon. We are gonna kill it, but the enemy team is gonna get the Atacan. But we are coming up to the Atacan. We have the Pantheon's ultimate, and we are gonna see a fight here. Varus is very low, and I think that this is gonna be a very good fight for our Niantic. Bo is ultimating. He's gonna focus that Varus. Great focus by Pantheon against that Varus, and we are gonna clean the enemy team. They are gonna ultimate with that Galio, but we are getting a double kill on Ezreal, and we are killing the enemy team. We are getting the attack, we are teleporting in the enemy base, and we are gonna get this win. The enemy team is coming up. The first champion is Varus in 15 seconds, but Raid Boss is gonna try to end. He's gonna try it, maybe he won't be able to do it, but it looks like this game right now is in a very good spot for us. It looks like he's not gonna end the game, he's gonna leave the zone, but we have the high inhibitor, we have all of the turrets in the enemy base. So smart play by Raid Boss, and yes, this is about patience. And we are, I would say, if I had to bet, I would say that we are gonna get this win, because right now in a fight we win. I mean, right now that Ezreal is in a very good spot, Silas is in a very good spot too, Pantheon is in a very good spot. Nothing to say about that. Renekton is crazy because he has 100 more minions than the than Ambessa. Ambessa is not playing this game. This is crazy. This was a huge top diff, not gonna lie. So maybe we are gonna try to get the Nashor, and we know that the Nashor is giving a very big boost for the minions, so maybe we will be able to end with the Baron Nashor. I don't know what the enemy team is gonna do. They need to fight, they need to do something, because if they just wait, if they don't try to get the Baron Nashor, they are gonna lose the game, because right now in a fight we just get into enemy base and we end the game. We are trying to get a fight. Braum is gonna disappear. We are killing the Braum. So right now, one player less for the enemy team, for Lourdes University. Yes, we are gonna get we are gonna kill this Baron Nashor. They are gonna try to do something, but this is the only thing that they can do, because right now they are 4 players, 4 champions, and we are fighting. We are deleting that Varus. What a crazy damage by Bandit Boy. We are killing also the Ambessa. She's a minion, I was saying that. We are not even killing the Baron Nashor. We are going straight to enemy base. I mean, the enemy nexus is open. The only champion that is here is Braum right now. Galio, but with these minions and 4 champions, we are gonna end this game. Great performance by the Indiana Tech Warriors. Great game. I mean, the early wasn't very good, but we recovered from this. And I mean, this is saying a lot about our team. We know that we have a very good mid game and a late game. We know how to fight, how to try to get all the map control and everything. So very good game from Indiana Tech Warriors. And this is a BO3, the best of 3. So we will have the next game in a few minutes. So we are gonna have a break, and we will be right back. Stay tuned, because the second game is coming up.
I don't know specifics, again, like I said, not super knowledgeable in League, but I do know the feats of strength. Very important.
Are we seeing something up in top lane here?
They get the first
Bo
blade.
might be trying to calm the Bandit Boy and take this. Look,
here we go. Bo flashes out.
Here. They're doubling up on him. Bo does end up falling. Does Bandit Boy pull Bo?
I don't know, Bandit Boy. He might get the solo! And we're gonna end up 1-1
by Bandit Boy, taking out Swag Turtle.
A huge flash kill there for Bandit Boy, getting that kill right back off of Bo.
That was a very needed trade there.
And Ping sees one in river.
Yeah, one might not know that about these wards being placed down. They are crucial to map control.
Well, Raid Boss in trouble
he's
now.
Getting screwed out in mid here.
Oh, Bo jumping
Bo's
in.
there to save the day. Is David gonna fall?
It's a 2v2. Here comes the Ezreal ult.
We're getting a good old 3v3 here. I think Raid Boss is going to pull back.
Everybody pulling back after that.
Another
That
dragon
Ezreal
is
ult.
spawned. That is Bandit Boy taking top tower here.
He's got 2 plates under his belt as well.
Okay.
Gold League still sitting around 1K for the Warriors, about 1,200 now. Looks like we're going for the second Void Grub. We might trade Void here for Drake. That's exactly what we're going to do. So we'll get all 6 Void Grubs here, which means extra tower damage. The first Drake going back the other way for Illinois Tech, which means buffs go back. I didn't catch what Drake that is. I think that's a Hex Tech Drake, so that's movement speed. That'll be good for Illinois Tech. I mean, obviously every Drake is a good one. Chem Plan's coming in as well, so the next Drake will actually be a health boost. As the Warriors sitting in bush waiting for David the Vi, and here comes Raid Boss.
He's rooted. Damage being out.
Oh, the flash out. It might not be enough. Down goes the Vi.
Him.
They're going to look for 2.
Are they gonna get dread? There it is. Another good, well fought by Indiana Tech.
Just patient. They wait for Bo to rotate. Galio comes in as well. They get 2 kills. They only take a little bit of damage. They're actually going to look here on the Ashen bot. Are they going to think about a tower dive here? They're just going to take as much of the tower as they can. Bo is low, so they'll have to be careful here.
Bandit Boy one-ing up here on this.
He's gonna win his one!
Nice! They are taking over this game, I tell you what.
Reminder for those who are watching, both these teams 6-0, nearly a solo kill in mid for Raid Boss as well. Neither team has lost thus far in the season. They'll be competing here to determine. This is the last game of the NECC regular season as well, so they are competing for that #1 seed in playoffs. I think actually they're in Division B, so I think technically they get the 2 seed.
Yeah.
Regardless, high seed, very good.
Very good season by both of these teams. You got to give it to them. And one game does not define a team. I can tell you that much.
No, absolutely not. We've seen the Warriors have a rough game in one game and then immediately bounce back and just, I mean, we saw it with Valparaiso, close series, and then game 3, they smoked them.
Yep.
We're up 6 kills here, up 2.1K gold. Bo's about to get the red buff. Drake's even 1-1. We obviously have the 6 Void Grubs, which means we'll have more tower damage, and Void Mites, I believe, spawning as well. So it's, yeah, I mean, what more can you ask for other than maybe dying one time there early for the Warriors? They're ahead.
I think
almost
they might be
possibly
regrouping
ask.
on mid here. Gonna take a mid fight. Gonna take out Aurora.
Aurora is going to get engaged.
Dive on him.
Oh, the taunt as well!
My God,
down to half health.
damage.
I think that'll be the end of that battle, though. Ice Baby. I think that was a flash.
Yeah, we want to pull back.
No, it was not.
Dove on.
That was not a flash. My apologies.
Bo waiting for someone to walk across the river here.
Take out the scuttle as well, get some extra vision there in Bot River. Bandit Boy watching this Gnar. He's just gonna step back, let the wave crash.
Bandit Boy's just a chill guy. He's just nonchalantly dominating.
You know, I hate to break it to you, but I've heard the comms from David. From David, I've not heard. Actually, have you heard your comms? You are not a chill guy. I have heard Bandit Boy's comms before. You could not be further from the truth there, David. Calling him a chill guy. It is.
Yeah.
It is comedy. Just hold on a minute. Bandit Boy going in for a trade.
Is he gonna get another one up in top lane?
I don't think so, but we're definitely about to take bot tower. There's the Void Mite spawning
here. This is huge for Tech.
Here comes Illinois Tech back, but
are they gonna get it?
they'll at least try and hold off for now. The Warriors just unbothered. They'll go through. They'll take the first turret. I believe that is the boots, the feats of strength. Maybe not completed. I might be incorrect unless things have changed. Again,
Yeah, this is
League of Legends knowledge pool not very deep. I do know about the feats of strength. I believe that should be, unless I'm incorrect. I'm probably incorrect. Let's be honest. So, thanks. I'm sure the chat right now is.
You're welcome.
I'm sure
glad I could give you that insight.
Thanks. I'm glad. I'm sure the chat as well having an absolute field day with my commentary.
Well, if anybody doesn't know, the Val team, we did sadly end up losing yesterday, but that is okay. I think we'll still be strong going into the WHAC playoffs. That's a
Still unconfirmed whether or not Bo's going in for a gank, but here comes the Vi as well. This will just devolve into a 2v2. Had to flash out. There's the Ezreal ult. It just misses everybody, but nearly a cross-map kill there.
Look, we're getting
for Ezreal
to take on David down here. Only they knew. Yeah, but like I think we might be getting into NECC playoffs. There'll be more streams to come for that specifically. I think we have a very strong.
Oh no, the Ash Arrow! They saw the channel. That'll be a death. Ping had no idea they had vision in the bush, and Illinois Tech
time going down, unless I'm.
Ping has gone down once. It was Bo who went down first.
That makes more sense.
We are going to get a tower out of top here, I believe. There it goes. There goes the first tower in top lane. Bandit Boy and Gnar going at it. Looks like Bandit Boy is going to go down here. And a quick bounce back. That's a shutdown too, but here comes Bo.
There's Bo for the rescue. Bo's got his buddy.
There's...
Get him, Bo. Get him, Bo. Get him, Bo.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Bo.
There we go. Bo on like 1 HP. The second Drake going to go the way of Illinois Tech as well.
Bo is edging us right now.
Illinois Tech on their way back, though. As you can see, the gold lead still floating around 2K. They have the second Drake. Major advantage, obviously, for the Warriors here, and the fact that they are +5 on kills over Illinois Tech. Bo's going to pick up the chem plants. Are we just going to go for Shelly here? Ash sees that, goes for the W.
I think so.
Thresh also rotating up as well. Raid Boss is going to teleport mid. This is a 1v2 he's TPing into. Ash sees that.
Ward standoff in the bush there.
A lot of vision going on there. Shelly being taken down here. There's a fight here happening in mid. There's the taunt on the ADC.
Tanking damage.
A whole lot of damage going out.
Oh my goodness. Util being dropped left and right. David diving in on Raid Boss.
That looks like we'll be all right here. Maybe not though. Raid Boss close to 0 HP.
No,
he'll live for now. And now a huge fight.
We got the Tech fam teaming up in mid here.
Welcome back, guys. We are here already in the draft for the second game. We are banning already, so we all hope that we are gonna have the same performance in the second game than in the first one, because in the first one we started, for those who were not here, we started like struggling a bit against that Varus, but we recovered from that and we smashed them. We won in 30 minutes. So right now we are here in the second game. We have already the first 3 picks, the first 3 bans. I would say that we have literally the same bans. We have Lee Sin, Tres, Jinx from Lourdes University. They want to play against that Tres. I don't know why, because we don't play Tres. I think we haven't played Tres in the whole season. Maybe a couple times, but I've never seen them being played. And we have banned Wei, Nafiri, and Chinzao. I mean, Nafiri, that is smart, because right now Nafiri is very, very strong in this part with that rework, as I said before. We are picking that Israel. We want the comfort pick for Ice Ice Baby, and they are responding with Jing. And Maokai, you guys know that I don't like this Maokai. I think this is a very annoying champion. I hate this Maokai. When I play League, not gonna lie, that the champion that I ban the most is Maokai. It's Maokai and Nunu. So I hate this Maokai. He's a ridiculous champ. His pack of abilities is crazy. A lot of poking with the Q, the stun, the ultimate. I hate that champion, so I don't like this pick from the enemy team. We will see if it is support or if it is a jungle. It could be maybe even a top laner, but I don't think so. I think right now he's stronger in the jungle and in the bot lane as a support. And we are responding with Nautilus. It looks like we are prioritizing every game the bot lane, because in the previous game we did the same with that Ezreal and Nautilus. And we are picking in the jungle with Nocturne, and they are responding with Gragas. Maybe Gragas is a flex pick too, so maybe we will see him in the jungle or even in the top lane. So we'll see. Right now they are afraid about that Renekton. I will do the same, not gonna lie. So we have that Renekton out, and right now it's our turn to ban. We are banning Galio, a smart pick when we play Nocturne, because the point of Nocturne is that he can gank, or he can go into a fight very fast, so they cannot respond with Galio. Maybe the only champion that can do the same is Talaya, or even the same that they are banning right now. They are banning another top laner for Bandit Boy, and we are gonna have the last ban in WHAC Warriors. And they will have the counter pick again, so we'll see what they prioritize. Maybe they are gonna try to do the same in the mid lane, so we'll see what happens. We are banning Jone. So yeah, we had that Jone out, and they are picking Illaoi. I don't know why. Maybe they are prioritizing the mid lane. They are trying to give a comfort pick in the mid lane. Maybe they are giving all of the tools to the enemy mid laner, so he can carry the game, because they are blind picking Illaoi. Right now we could have another counter pick against that Illaoi. Orianna for the mid lane. We are leaving out the Ahri, so Raid Boss is not prioritizing that Ahri anymore for the moment. Maybe he's not strong in this part, and we are gonna pick the counter pick for the top lane. I want to see this. I want to see Bandit Boy. They will have the counter pick in the mid lane, but we are picking Rumble. We are picking AP. We are changing. We are doing something different this time. So yeah, we have that Rumble in the top lane. So we have already our team, our draft, and they are gonna counter pick in the mid lane. So we'll see what they try to bring. Maybe a Talaya, Ahri, Wasteland, Ahri. Okay, I am God. I know everything, guys. So yeah, we have that Ahri, very comfort pick for both mid laners. I don't think that any of them is a counter pick in the mid lane. Maybe Rumble is a counter pick against Illaoi. I had no idea, not gonna lie to you guys. But yes, this is the draft for this game. We have in the enemy team Jhin and Maokai in the bot lane, Ahri in the mid lane, Gragas as a jungler, and Illaoi in the top lane. We'll see what happens in the top lane, because if we see the same top diff, I think this is gonna be a 100% win. I hope that the enemy jungle can play, the enemy top laner can play this game, not gonna lie. I feel bad for him. And in our team, in WHAC Warriors, they are going with Nautilus and Ezreal in the bot lane, with Orianna in the mid lane, Nocturne in the jungle, and Rumble in the top lane. So guys, stay tuned, be ready for this second game. We are gonna have a very quick break while we are waiting for the game to start. So stay tuned, and be ready for this second game, because it's gonna be very exciting.
Been absolutely brutal. Red turret does go down. Aurora, I think, ended up picking up, what was it, bot tier 1, it looks like. Looks like Rift Herald did go our way as well, so that's yes, it did. As you can see, the quick TP there, I believe that is Bo, who we just saw recalling. Raid Boss in a little bit of trouble, is gonna get picked by the Gnar, it looks like.
Will he make it?
I don't think he's going to make it. No, he won't. That's a shutdown. And just like that, the gold advantage has dwindled down to a little over 1K.
4-8. This has been a crazy 18 minutes here.
Early mid game here going the way of Illinois Tech. Aside from the one neutral objective we picked up, they got one back though in the Chemtech Drake, which is more HP. I don't think it's HP regen. I think that's Ocean Drake if I remember right. Now you see the Ashe and Thresh rotating mid here, and Ping just stuck defending this 2v1. The tower at about quarter health. Here comes Icy Ice Baby to try and help clear this wave. There's a whole lot of nothing happening here for a while. Teams trying to find an opening, wait for the next objective. Everyone for Illinois Tech here just kind of vibing in the river and mid. And Bessa up near the top lane also looking for the Nari. You might find him in jungle. A Bo might see one. Bo does see one. That's the Vi stunned. Everybody else coming in. Ping with the flash looking for an engage. Now we've got a 3v3 in the bot jungle.
He is stunned and pulled, but he is able to pull back. That is crazy good for us.
Ping low HP though. This is not looking great. I believe that was Illinois Tech.
And they
who's able to take the blue buff.
Tower. There it
goes
is.
down as well.
All right.
And just like that, the gold advantage now down to just under 200. It looks like
pretty even, might I say.
Illinois Tech found a way to pull back within this game. A couple picks, get a couple good objectives. The 2 shutdowns, obviously, the standouts.
That was not the greatest. Not the greatest from us.
That's a great bounce back there for Illinois Tech. As you see, the Gnar also pushing here for top turret.
Oh my goodness.
Plate gold is gone, as you know. So turrets, a little bit less HP than what they had before. And a huge engage there from Bandit Boy looking for a little bit of a trade. The wave will die, and they will reset.
Take, though, honestly.
The joys of being a top laner, it feels like an infinite pool of HP when you're in 1v1s.
Yeah.
Otacon has spawn bot. That would be a free recall effectively for either team, a free life. If they're able to take it, we likely won't see that. We won't see that start likely for another 10, 15 minutes or so. But who knows? I mean, we've already seen kind of a seesaw battle begin.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, not Illinois Tech's favorite early game to start for the Warriors. You couldn't have asked for much better. And then the early mid game,
100%
went right back the other way.
I think if Bandit Boy's taking anything from my
Ping's walking into a 1v2.
Oh, he is ballsy for this one.
I don't even think he saw him, and unfortunately, he's going to go down.
Yeah, he will be gone.
That's a free pick for the Ashe and the question mark emote to come out the other way.
We will see you in 20 minutes, 20 seconds, Ping. I will say, I mean, Bandit Boy, he's been taking his ones very, very well this game. I think it's, like I said, if he took anything out of my book, the 1v1s are strong in his favor. You know what I'm saying?
For the Warriors right now, 100%. If you're looking for a target, you're looking for that 100 gold shutdown, that 150 gold shutdown on the Aurora and the Ashe respectively. And there goes the Rift Herald, so that should be a free mid tower for the Warriors as maybe they look to push towards a Drake. I don't think one's spawning for a little bit of time here. Bo has been spotted there. Here comes Vi in the jungle. And I believe the mid turret is about to go.
Is challenging here. I don't think he sees it.
We got a big fight happening here. There's the Thresh engage on Galio. Not a lot of damage coming out for either side. Bo is low. Bandit Boy taking a 1v1 up top.
Holding it with his life.
Uh-oh, this is bad for Raid Boss, so has to flash out just to survive. Down goes the tier 1 turret in top as well for the Warriors. Hey, Illinois Tech has the gold advantage now. It is a 1,500 gold advantage for Illinois Tech. The Warriors look like they are...
Looks like we're going to take this Drake here.
Unless Illinois Tech tries to run through. The Ashe arrow comes out. That stuns Bo. Here comes Illinois Tech looking to steal the Drake, and it looks like they'll do it. Here comes a big team fight in the river. One's gonna go down. Illinois Tech gets the second Chemtech Drake. A shutdown on the Vi, or a shutdown on the Talia rather. Raid Boss takes out Vi as well, and it looks like Illinois Tech gonna come out here 1 for 1 right now, 1 for 2, and now Illinois Tech's cleaning everything up. Gnar gonna take out the AC. He's gonna. We're going on a trip. And just like that, dead even on kills, Illinois Tech up a little over 3K in gold. And the Warriors mid-game has come back to haunt them here.
There's a very sad turn of events there.
And another turret going the way of Illinois Tech as well. Your turret count 4-2 for Illinois Tech here. Now 5-2 for Illinois Tech. The Warriors have taken a lot of neutral objectives aside from the Drakes. The Drakes have not gone our way. It's 3-1 for Illinois Tech again. This is Soul Point now. The rest of the way, we've seen the Warriors do well once you get to Elder Beyond Soul, but you've got to get there first. We're 23 minutes in. This game is turning against us quickly.
Illinois in the last 5 minutes took it from a little under their belt, and they pulled a trick out that, oh my goodness, the fights they took, has evened out the playing
Just
field.
good picks. A lot of it was good picks. The Warriors maybe a little disjointed in the early mid-game. And
Yeah.
hey, like we said, both teams 6-0. These are two very good teams. It was never going to be that easy.
Yeah.
And it definitely has turned right back around here as we enter the mid-game.
Listen, you give it a toe, they'll take a foot. You know what I mean? We can't let that happen. We can't let that happen.
I'm going to nod my head and agree. And we're going to move on.
Hey, I'm not a toe guy, but apparently they were teasing Illinois there, and they just took it. They took it.
We might have a gank here in the mid lane.
Dive?
Where we're going to get one back.
Here? That is amazing shutdown in mid here.
The Ash falls to
I think they
1
might
and 2.
team up and push down.
We're going to take the scuttle here in
Yep,
bot
I
river.
see some pinks on bottom lane here.
I think we're going for the Gnar. Gnar might recognize what's going on.
Yeah, they
Yeah, Illinois Tech knows what's happening now. Are we starting Anakin? Oh, this is dangerous.
they might do a steal play here. We see Illinois teaming up.
Anakin, the buff is very strong, but the debuff AoE, Bandit Boy taking a lot of damage here.
So much util being dropped here.
Looks like, I mean, Anakin's still around 8. Oh, what an engage from Illinois Tech.
Dive from Aurora.
And the Warriors are going to
David
fall.
Maybe taking Ice Ice Baby here.
Oh, the Vi still lives.
We're just holding hands.
The Anakin,
Oh,
and
no.
down goes Ezreal.
There he goes. Panda Boy not able to join the fight. A lot of low HPs here. Raid Boss running for his life.
Oh, the Bandit Boy is going to get at least a kill in return. That's a shutdown of the...
Hello guys, we are back here for this second game. Let's see what we got, what the enemy team and our Indiana Tech Warriors have for us. We see that Maokai is going bot lane with Exhaust, and Ping is going with Ignite, so I want to see this matchup again. Bot this time is starting in the bot side, so maybe she's gonna try to do something in the top lane at the end of the full clear. Gragas, the enemy jungle, is gonna try, be careful with disengage. Good trade. And I want to see here in the bot lane, I'm sorry, in the top lane, because Rumble maybe is a difficult matchup. We have the level 2, we are trying to do something in the bot lane. We burn the exhaust in the Maokai, so very good. We got the level 2 before than the enemy team, so we got that exhaust from Maokai. Bandit Boy poking a lot this Ilaoi. Maybe he's a very good matchup right now. Ilaoi is suffering. So this is gonna be a tough matchup for the enemy top laner again. A lot of poking, very good Bandit Boy here in the top lane, and Bo is going in the top lane. So maybe we are gonna see a kill here in the top lane, and we get a first blood solo kill for that Bandit Boy. What is Bandit Boy doing in this game? Solo kill a game in the enemy top laner. What a top div! Great move by Bandit Boy, getting another kill on that Ilaoi. Amazing Bandit Boy. Nocturne is in the top side, so maybe he's gonna try to do something against Ilaoi. I mean, right now, if I were the enemy top laner, I'm more poking. What's up with this? Because Ari is very low. Nocturne with Bo, with that Nocturne is gonna try to get both crabs, and we're gonna try to fight in the river. We're gonna see a fight in the river. Nautilus is moving, Ari is moving to a river, and maybe we are gonna see a fight here. Ari cannot fight this because she's very low. Great chart, and they are leaving, and we get the crab in the bot river too. So very good from Bo. And he's gonna be farming again his raptors, so very good. And Ilaoi cannot play the game, I mean, this is why I said that. This is why I was thinking about the draft, because they are getting in both games. The enemy top laner is getting a counter pick for him, and they are giving the counter pick for the mid lane. The top laner is suffering a lot. So we see this Ilaoi Bandit Boy is gonna. I think that he could even dive. I don't know if he's gonna try it, but I think if he wanted, he could kill Ilaoi. But he's gonna wait. Maybe he's gonna get another wave. Ilaoi is still having the teleport, so she's gonna back and teleport into a top lane. Bandit Boy is gonna have a very good back when he get into his base. Maybe, I mean, he's already level 6, minute 5. That's crazy. The drone is already up, and the boy crabs are coming in 20 seconds. We go with this, we go with Maokai. I think we are gonna kill in the bot lane. Ezreal, come on, another Q. Why don't we have a Q in Ezreal? Why was that? That was a free kill. I don't know what happened there in the bot lane, but that was a free kill, I would say. Because, I mean, Ezreal is having the Q every 2 seconds, so... I mean, one Q, and that was a kill for Ice Baby. Ilaoi is suffering a lot, the enemy top laner. Trying to engage. That jump, I don't think that was a good idea. I don't know what is the enemy top laner doing. I feel bad for him, not gonna lie. Bandit Boy is, I mean, there is a huge gap. Ultimate by Nocturne, great ultimate by Orianna too, but we are not able to kill Ari, and be careful with this because Gragas is coming to the mid lane, and the enemy bot lane too. Be careful with this because this is a 4v3. Jinx is in the mid lane and Ezreal is backing, and we are gonna see another kill in the top lane, another kill for the Rumble, another kill for Bandit Boy. There has been a very huge top gap in this game. I mean, I really feel bad about that Ilaoi. I really feel bad, not gonna lie. But I mean, again, Bandit Boy is gonna be our win condition. He's already 3-0. And those 3 are the only 3 kills that we got in this game. Great engaged by Ping, be careful with this because it is a 3v2. Nocturne is by the zone, but we are not having a fight here. The dragon is up. And I think that, yes, we got the boy crabs. They are trying to do the dragon, and we'll see if we are gonna try to fight this. We had the priority in the bot lane, so I would say that we will try to do something. Nocturne is in there. Nautilus is in there too. Orianna is rotating earlier than Ari. They are leaving the zone. They know that they cannot do it. And Gragas is trying to get the dragon. We are still in the dragon, and Gragas is gonna die. I don't know what happened in Lourdes University in this play, but there was a miscommunication. The enemy team, all of the players, and we are gonna get another kill in the top lane. I mean, Bandit Boy is not killing because he doesn't want, because right now with Flash, he could kill Ilaoi. So right now, Ilaoi, it's true that Ilaoi is still being a good champion, but she's gonna be a minion. And I don't know what happened in the dragon because they left. Maokai, because here we go with this in the mid lane. Ari is gonna kill maybe Raid Boss. They don't have Flash, so they left, so we didn't see anything in the mid lane. That was so close. And as I was saying, oh, be careful with this because maybe we are gonna kill here. Ezreal is gonna kill the enemy Maokai, and we are killing in the bot lane. 1 kill for Ezreal. This is what he has to do. He has to be aggressive. He needs to try things. We had the ultimate in bot. Maybe we are gonna try to kill here in the mid lane, but nothing. Right now we are in a very good spot. 4k gold ahead. All of the lanes pushed. We have the pressure in all of them, or maybe all of them. At least we got a very good spot in the top lane and in the bot lane. So we're in a very good spot. Bandit Boy is solo killing crazy the enemy Illaoi. Illaoi is in 36 minions. That's crazy. That is so bad for the enemy team. And Bandit Boy is already level 9 with 84 minions and 200 gold shutdown. Ezreal is in a very good spot too, so right now maybe we want to fight. The next round is coming up in 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and the second boy crabs are coming in 5 seconds. Watch out with this, because Bandit Boy is poking more and more and more to that Illaoi. And yeah, right now we know that the counter matchup against that Illaoi is Rumble. Gragas is by the river. Be careful with this, because Oriana is in a very bad spot. She doesn't have a flash. Flash by Gragas. Bo is coming. Ultimate by Boss. Red Boss is gonna die, and they are killing Bo. Be careful with this, because Bo can die here. He's still having flash. Be careful with this, with the chart. Great flash by Bo. He escaped in that play in the mid lane. Maybe Red Boss didn't know that the enemy jungle was by the river, so he didn't expect that move, that sandwich by the enemy team. That was close. I don't know if maybe Bo could have used that ultimate earlier, but I mean, it's a misplay, but it's fine. We are still ahead. We are 5k ahead. Great trade in the bot lane. Be careful with this, because Gragas is here. We know that he's there. We have the flash. We have everything. We have the E. We should be fine here. We are gonna kill Maokai. We need to dodge this. Come on, SS baby. We need to dodge. And they are killing Nautilus. SS baby is gonna die, and we are being killed in the bot lane. I think that we were fine because we had flashes. We have flash in Ice Baby. Why we don't use the flash? I really don't get that. But if we have both flashes, I mean, we survive in there. The good news is that we are having another kill in the top lane. Bandit Boy is, I mean, he's gapping the enemy top laner in both games. And we are gonna get this turret, so we are gonna get the boosted boots, because we have this first turret and the first 3 kills. So these boots are for us. Watch out with this. Engage by ping. Jhin is by the zone. Nocturne is not here. He has the ultimate. They leave. The drone is coming up. We had the first one, so maybe we are gonna try to fight this. The enemy bot laner is strong right now. Jhin right now he has already the first item, and we are gonna get another kill in the top lane. I don't get this. Why they don't just swap lines? Great move by Bo. We are not killing. That was close by Bo and Red Boss. Right now we don't have 2 ultimates. That was a nice try, but it wasn't possible. Watch out, SS baby. You are still having flash. They are gonna try to engage, and they are leaving. I don't think that they are gonna try to fight this dragon, but we'll see what happens and if we have a fight in here. Meanwhile, we are having these plates in the mid lane. We are leaving. Bo maybe he's gonna be able to leave. He's able to leave. The drone is up, and we got the first turret in the top lane. And Bandit Boy with a crazy advantage in the top lane in minions, kills, gold, items, is right now going towards the dragon. So yes, it seems that we are gonna have fight. Great flash, great engage. We are having a fight here. Bandit Boy making a lot of damage. Maokai is down. They are gonna kill our Nautilus. Be careful with this because Jin has a lot of damage. We are gonna kill these Gragas and we should be fine for this fight. And we get this drone. So great move by our team. They get one kill. This is worth it because they get the kill in Nautilus. And we get 3 kills on Gragas, Maokai and Ari. Right now, very good spot. Rumble is being so strong right now. He's 8-0, sorry, and he's on a 600 shutdown. That's crazy. Nocturne Sword is in a very good spot too. He has shutdown, and he's 102. Ezreal is in a good spot too. So right now, these are very good news for our team, for United Warriors. So right now we want to fight. Where can we fight? The Herald is coming in 20 seconds and the next round is coming in 4. So maybe we will see a fight in there. As we see in the scoreboard, we have a huge and a very big goal difference. We are ultimating against the enemy jungler. Boy is trying to kill Gragas, and I think that he's gonna be able to kill Gragas. No, he's not. But Ezreal, Ice Baby, is killing the enemy support. He's killing Maokai. Very good ultimate by Ice Baby. Be careful with this, with the charm, because we are gonna dive in the top lane and we are gonna kill this Illaoi. I mean, we know what to do. We know that we have to focus this Illaoi. We are killing against this Illaoi and we are getting this turret. For a moment, if we are still playing the same way, I think this is gonna be a free win for us. We are getting another turret. We got the turret in the top lane, second tier, and we get the first turret in the mid lane. Bandit Boy trying something here. Be careful with this because Gragas has damage, but he's not gonna have enough damage to kill Bandit Boy. Bandit Boy is legendary. What a top gap in these 2 games. Ultimate to clean the wave. And we are getting the Herald. Meanwhile, Ice Baby is in the mid lane pushing the wave. He doesn't have mana, but yeah, he's there. We got the Herald. Ice Baby doesn't have mana, so I don't know what he's gonna try to do. He has to be careful. We are trying to get this turret. We are gonna see a fight here. Ultimate by Bo. Flash by Ice Baby. Bo is still alive. And be careful with this ultimate by Jin. Maybe we are gonna die. We are fine. Raid boss with that flash. I don't know why I tried. Watch out with this raid boss. He's gonna die. And yes, that was a bit overextend, but yes, we tried to do something. I think we are trying to go a little bit fast. We have to be careful with all of these plays because we have shutdowns. So this is still playing, pushing lanes, and the next round is coming up in 1 minute. As we can see, Illaoi is a minion. She cannot do anything in this game. We are about to get the ultimates again, so maybe we are gonna try to fight again. We are teleporting in the mid lane, and yes, it looks like we are gonna try to get this mid lane. Ping is trying to engage. Maokai receiving damage. We are gonna get this turret. We are killing the enemy Maokai. We are still having the Herald. No, it's not gonna hit. What's up with this? We kill the Maokai. Wow, what a lot. That's a lot of damage by our team. That was a crazy move. I mean, we have a very clear move because Bo is ultimating to the enemy team. They are all together, and Red Boss is putting the ball with his E in Nocturne, and then he's ultimating, and we have a lot of damage. We are way ahead from the enemy team, and it looks like we are gonna try to end. Maokai is ultimating, but he doesn't have damage, and we are gonna end this game before than the minute 20. So we are ending this game, and we stomp, we smash Lourdes University, and yes, as you saw during this game, we stomp the enemy team. Amazing game again by Bandit Boy, another gap in the top lane. In general, a very good game by Indiana Tech Warriors. 2-0, and another win in WHAC conference. We haven't lost for a moment, so we'll see what happens in the next week. We are gonna have a very quick break. I guess that we will have someone coming down here to have a post-game interview. So stay tuned, stay here, and we will be right back to get that interview to one of the Indiana Tech Warriors.
If you're going to trade 1-for-1, let it be a shutdown at the very least. Illinois Tech is going to start a Batakin. They will likely get it, which means a free recall for them, and the Warriors...
They got to turn this around.
We're getting pulled into deep water here.
Yeah. Our util usage and our team ups, we're getting stomped. I mean, this last, 2 fights we took, we have not been able to come on top. Maybe they pull it back. The good thing about League is you have a lot of time to talk.
You do.
There's so much time. In Valorant, you don't really get that. You know, you got 30 seconds, and you're like, hey.
I mean, if there's one good thing you can look at, the goal disadvantage is still only around 5K. It's not nearly out of reach. It's obviously the biggest lead for Illinois Tech this far, for either side really this far. But hey, Baron is up. That's a game-changing buff as we are now officially up in the late game. Raid Boss trying to clear out this bot wave, at least for a moment. The Warriors have been very good when it comes to macro over the course of this season. Illinois Tech, I think we're learning right now just what this team is about. Bandit Boy is going to spot one. Sees the Aurora. Takes out, I believe that was a ward.
Now
farming up the jungle.
Done here on Illinois side. Ice Baby getting some XP here. Holding off that mid.
I guess the real question is, I'm sure they're talking about it right now. Well, technically they talked about it 3 minutes ago because 3-minute spectator delay, right? Kind of break the immersion. Actually, Bo's going to spot one here. That's the Vi. Raid Boss coming in as well.
David
waiting for the bait. And Raid Boss, I think, got spotted in the bush. Otherwise, that would have been a free fight.
He pulls back a little bit.
Yeah, there's the vision now coming in. Chemtech Drake is spawning Soul Point. This is a big Drake for the Warriors. They have to take this one.
Grouped up here. We're playing
it's a 5v3, 5v4.
Maybe almost getting singled.
And remember, the free recall effectively for Illinois Tech as well. The death doesn't mean a lot here, but everyone here for the Warriors.
All grouped up here, 5v4. Wait, is there 5 there? There is 5 there.
It's a big old team fighting. Here we go. The Warriors are going to drop first.
Put down in his
down goes two
as well. This is not going good for Tech here. Let's see what Ice and Raid can do.
This doesn't look great at all. They might get one. There's the withdraw.
Bo is soloing here.
Bo goes down as well. That's 3 for effectively 0. Again, free recall for Illinois Tech with the 1 kill. They get the Ottocan buff out of 1. They will take Soul most. I don't even think there is a most likely, but I think it's over. They will take Soul, and
there really isn't.
They will take Soul, and I guess now we got to fight for Elder if we're going to take another Drake. Soul Point, and it's a Chemtech Soul as well. So a whole lot of health now for Illinois Tech. I do want to apologize, as you can see on screen. Obviously, first of all, apologize for what we're witnessing here with Illinois Tech about to take Baron for free as well. Objective bounties are up. This is a massive lead for Illinois Tech. They're going to snowball their way straight through here. But it looks like our cameras have gone down in the bottom left. We'll work on getting that fixed in between games, or maybe it'll come up on its own.
Maybe it might.
We'll
It's having a
figure it
little
out.
mid-game crisis here. It's just like our team. But it's all right. It's all right.
And the gold lead now for Illinois Tech, quickly approaching 10K. They got Baron, they got Soul.
Seems like
This is
might be
rough.
bodying up mid here.
This is rough.
They're just showing us what they got. Just strutting up mid. They
Push
really
down
do
mid.
not care.
I think they're going to go for an early base push here.
Yeah, we got
Naren, Raid Boss taking a lot of damage.
Run.
Ping coming in to help. Can't get the engage. Raid Boss might
the
go
level
down.
difference here. He's just tanking the damage. Might 1v2 here, honestly.
Oh, Ping's going to die for his mid laner. Well, I mean, if you're a support, that happens. Sometimes you got to throw yourself just so your lanes can continue to survive. Ping sacrificing himself there. Here comes the base push here from Illinois Tech. They'll get the first base, the mid base tower, and they're going to go for
into our
inhibitor too.
main. Bunch of damage going out.
We might get the Vi here. Vi low, and down goes the Vi.
Down. We gotta play as a team here. 4v2. Let's see what we can do. And we
What
got
an engage from Bandit Boy! There's one! Raid
one.
Boss might go down away from the play. There
get
goes
two?
two. Back to front sweep from Illinois Tech. They take everyone out. They'll get inhib, and that might just do it for game one.
That's very unfortunate.
It's a good fight, but again, Illinois Tech just outmaneuvering the Warriors, and there goes the mid inhib. The bot inhib is up next. Super minions spawning everywhere. One Nexus tower going down. Everyone is low here for Illinois Tech. One might go down. One does from the tower,
They're just putting us in our place.
but it does not matter. Illinois Tech, it's too many minions. It's too much on the board.
Illinois is looking at us and saying, "Good boy." That is a good game by Illinois.
Game one will go by the way here of Illinois Tech. As we get set for game two here in just a moment. I mean, let's just think about this here for a moment. Obviously, early game went our way.
Yeah, it did.
And then all of a sudden, early mid game, 1 pick, 2 pick, 3 pick, and here comes Illinois Tech.
Yeah,
and
no,
it's
that
a
was-
war the rest of the way.
Hey,
Hey, our cameras fixed themselves. You guys can't see it. We can. We can see it on the other screen.
Yeah.
Just had to wait until after the game.
I mean, there's a big difference when it comes to Val and League. League is exponential. There is so much that happens in the mid game, early game that is so crucial. Like in Val, you got your first 30 seconds. And then you got the literal like 30 seconds in the middle of the game. There's in phases, right? That's exactly how League is, but it's more exponential. Val, a couple head taps and you're back in the game. Like it's so quick. With League, yeah, it's so, and I can't stress this enough. It's so crucial. It's so crucial that you have to have all of the stages in this game to make this your game. And throughout the season that we've had with League, we've done that. We really have. And this will be the third map, I believe, that we've lost. Well, I guess not.
At least at NECC, we have lost a game.
Yeah.
I mean, looking back on the stats too, the Aurora in mid lane 6-0-3, that was the difference maker.
Yeah.
That Aurora first pick in draft changed everything. Obviously, the Jinx ban early, the Renekton and the Gragas ban. I think Illinois Tech drafted right. Again, knowledge pool for League, like I've joked multiple times, not too deep. I do know what our players like to play, and Illinois Tech picked right in game one. But the good thing is that's game one. It's a best of 3. We'll have game 2 coming up. We're either ending here in the next hour or so, or we're gonna be here for a long time.
4 minutes.
A long time.
And I'm, like I said, I'm not new to that.
He's seen him as well. Anyways, game 1 goes by the way of Illinois Tech. We'll be back for game 2 here in just a moment. Stay tuned, guys. 4 shots apiece. All right, we are back. As you can see, David has got his back to the camera. We're already going. Draft, as you can see, is already up on the screen. We have the right website up this time. The camera's not working again. I don't know. Can you file a legal complaint with the website? that we use for the cameras? Is that a thing you can do?
I could probably nowadays you can file on anything.
Okay, well,
100%.
I'm not sure. Anyways,
Welcome back, guys. We are here with Bandit Boy. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Amazing game. And I want to ask you first about the game in general. How did you see the game and that matchup against that top laner?
I mean, it's about what we expected, you know. Not like one of the highest ranked seeds. Definitely not the best top laner. So we're gonna try to use our advantage over that, and I think we did this game. We had a little rough start at the beginning, but we were able to bounce back and just be able to take over the game.
I mean, you were solo killing the enemy top laner, so I want you to tell me about the draft, because you had, in both games, you had the counter pick. So tell me about those matchups.
So game one, he picked Mbessa, which is pretty well known to get counterpicked by Renekton.
Yeah.
So I made sure that, because I played that matchup a lot myself, so I actually know exactly what I want to do, and I know what he wants to do as well. So I'm able to use that to my advantage and really able to dominate the opponent, and I'm able to carry that lead over to my teammates so we can take over objectives.
Cool. And in the second game, you got that Rumble against that Ilaoi. I didn't know that Rumble is a counter matchup. Is it?
It is a decent counter matchup. Basically with Ilaoi, it's not the greatest champ. All you have to do is dodge your E and then you can basically punish her. So the Rumble, he has a movement speed on his ability. So you're able to dodge the ability pretty easily and then just really punish her after that.
Yeah. Wrapping up, and we are done with this regular season. We are done in the WHAC, and next week, if we are not wrong, we had the tournament. And during the week, I think we had the semifinals of NECC. So what are you guys, you and the team, expecting about this final season, for this end of the season?
I think we're expecting to still keep it going, you know, like keep pushing the tempo that we had at the beginning of the season. We did really well at the beginning of the season, and I think we're keeping our record straight. We had some little rough spots here and there, but I think overall we're expecting to go pretty far because we have multiple tournaments and semifinals and finals coming up. So I think if we prepare well and practice enough like we have been, I think we can make it to the end.
Yeah, and we are down here in production, we are expecting you guys to win. So I mean, I hope that you guys, because last week I was not here and we lost, so I hope that in the final you guys can win, can beat that Illinois. Do you think that we can do something against them if we meet them in a final?
Yeah, you know, I'm pretty positive we can do something to them because they weren't unbeatable, you know. We definitely had our rough spots, they had their rough spots, so it's whoever can bounce back from those rough spots that can really take over the game.
That's nice. Okay, so with all of this, we are done for today, guys. We will see you guys during the next week. So stay ready, stay tuned in our channel, and we will see you guys next week.